Have you ever felt, or perhaps are right now, feeling drained and frazzled? Have you ever heard yourself, I hate myself so much it hurts? This pretty much sums up where I was at when I met dōTERRA. I hated myself. I was drained of energy, frazzled, like a cat with its tail stuck in the electrical socket, and had a lack of mental clarity. My gut health and mental health, since they're one and the same, were messed up to say the least. I was doing my best to learn how to improve my gut microbiome. I simply wanted a love for life. If you're looking for an essential emotions breakthrough coach that can help you improve your health, body, finances, business, and/or relationships, then click the bell to be notified every time I upload a video. My coaching can help individuals become more self-reliant in various aspects of their lives. This transformation series has answers for you. Stick around until the end to hear how to get my Essential Oils Emotional Reference Guide. I am so excited to share with you today. My name is vanZ. I'm a registered nurse, certified essential emotions coach, and body talk practitioner. I have been involved in the wellness industry, educating and working with thousands of people like you for 30 plus years. I help people to become emotionally, physically, and financially self-reliant. If you're having emotional health issues, feeling drained of energy, frazzled, or have a lack of mental clarity, I am so glad you are here because I'm going to share with you what I did to lighten up in this 6-part series. Because I'm going to share with you what I did to lighten up in this 6-part series in my days leading up to meeting dōTERRA, I was using the mantra, God knows and God shows. From the start of the day until the end of it, I felt so lost. I was newly divorced with a sweet, innocent 6-year-old daughter, filled with anger and, unbeknownst to me, shame as well, and a storm was brewing inside of me. My husband of 13 years had left me and replaced me with another woman. I had no idea that bringing my past history of undisclosed childhood sexual abuse and other abusive situations into the relationship would haunt us the way it had. Those people like Carol Truman and Bessel van der Kolk that teach the truth that feelings buried alive never die and that the body keeps the score aren't lying. I got to find this out firsthand. Trying to hide the pain and shame of what I had endured was like trying to hold a bunch of well-inflated beach balls underwater indefinitely. I was so ashamed of my behavior. My life got to the point that all I could do was focus all of my attention on holding each and every beach ball underwater because it was dangerous if any of them popped up. My husband at the time didn't know or understand what was really happening within me, nor did I. I spent restless nights at the computer, or he did rather, with Dr. Google, hoping to find a diagnosis that could explain my behavior. To top things off, it didn't help, and he believed that he was perfect and didn't bring any baggage to the relationship. When he posed the idea of divorce, I spiraled into depths of despair. I thought it was better that I hide my authentic self and be who he wanted me to be, rather than have my daughter grow up with divorced parents. You can only imagine how well that worked out. Nothing like trying to teach your child to be true to her nature and then hide yourself. There was a big cost I had to pay for this. That cost is why I'm here today sharing my story with you. When I was in the early stages of being a divorced parent, I had no idea how I was going to pay my bills, take care of my daughter in a way that felt she deserved, and making time for fun was pretty much unforeseeable. In fact, every single time I did make plans to do something fun, a raging storm would move through me to sabotage the experience. You know, kind of like a hurricane that comes through and ruins your plans for a camping trip. You can plan for the camping trip, but the storm alters it. It was as if I didn't feel deserving of fun. I recall being so disciplined about getting my work done, as if accomplishing work And not playing would make me a good person with enough money coming in and eventually have fun adventures and meals out. Playing was so scary for me. It was like an allergy. I tried my best to avoid it. I had no idea at this point in my life that the areas of my brain that got activated during play were the same areas of the brain where traumatic memories were stored. This meant that playing opened up the past that I did not want to re-experience. In self-defense, I came up with all sorts of excuses as why I couldn't go and do the fun thing I had promised my daughter we would do, like go to the water park. Sorry, Evelyn. I would go to the point of rationalizing out lies, aka rationalize, right? And listing out a bunch of reasons why we couldn't go. At times, even projecting the reasons being because of her shortcomings. I am truly sorry for not taking ownership of where the problem was really rooted. My daughter deserves so much better, and I knew it. These battles left me feeling full of shame. I was disappointed in myself over and over and over again. I buried myself in so much shame. Do you know what shame does to your finances? It keeps you locked up in a self-made prison. And when you're in prison making money, is making money really hard? It leaves you in a state of feeling like you're never enough. I was never sure if I would have enough money to pay for the necessities of life each month. Fortunately, by the grace of God, I had just enough. Although in those days, nothing left over to put into savings. Do you know what restless nights feel like? Then you can likely relate to my story. After all, it's much easier to truly rest when you know your needs are taken care of. This is true freedom. When I met dōTERRA, I was in a self-made prison. But today, I have hope. If you're feeling drained of energy, frazzled, and then you have found yourself in the right place, and I can show you a way out. You will learn how I became free. And because we are a lot alike, I know you too can do it. Join me for part 2, where I'll share with you the crazy story of how I met dōTERRA. Stay tuned for more of my journey and how you can light up your life too. Comment below, share what your hopes are. Click the bell icon to show your appreciation for this content and receive instant updates when I release new videos. Congratulations, you've made it through to the end. Access my freebie via the link provided in the description field, along with the link to join my free class. Take a moment to like, subscribe, and explore related videos. Your support is greatly appreciated.